Hello and welcome back. So today I thought I would do a would you rather video quiz, whatever you want to call it, because they look really fun and it's always really interesting to see what you'd do in a certain situation, especially when they're really difficult questions. So I have like loads of paper here with loads of different questions that I got offline, or online I should say actually, and I'm not going to do them all because there is 3 pages here. That's going to be like a really long video, but you know, I have read a couple, I haven't read them all. I want to try and keep it a surprise, but I just wanted to make sure they were decent questions. Would you rather be completely invisible for one day or be able to fly for one day? Now, I'm going to say I'd rather be completely invisible because being able to fly could go anywhere, but if you're flying at the speed of an aeroplane, which is ridiculously fast, but still, if you're still flying at that speed and you want to go somewhere like Australia from the UK, it takes about 24 hours. So you're going to get there, then you're going to have to buy a ticket to come back. So if you were invisible, you could get on a plane anyway and go somewhere. No one would realise you got on. Or you could just make loads of mischief and no one's going to know it's you. Would you rather be alone for the rest of your life or surrounded by annoying people? Well, I'm already alone for my life really anyway. I don't have loads of friends, but then I guess you could say your friends are sometimes annoying as well, so it's a really difficult one. But I think I'd rather be alone, you know, just it's easier that way surely than just being annoyed all the time. I mean, I don't know, I don't think I'd be that sad that I was always alone because I just sit on my computer and just play games like I do now. This one is really difficult actually. Would you rather never use social media again or never watch a film or TV show again? Or I honestly don't know. I'm always on Twitter. You probably realise I tweet quite a lot. I do sometimes delete my tweets because I fear that I'm genuinely I fear that I've tweeted too much and that I'm spamming people. So I think, okay, we'll just remove that tweet because I've just tweeted like 5 minutes ago. If I'm not tweeting, I'm always checking it. I'm always on Facebook, I'm always on YouTube, I'm always on Skype. I love social media, but then there's a lot of TV shows I watch as well. You know, when I go to bed I watch TV. Does YouTube count as TV? I mean, probably not, so I'm going to say TV/movies. Even though I really love movies and TV shows, social media is just everything right now, so. This one's quite easy actually. Would you rather lose all of your money and valuables or all of the photos you've ever taken? To be honest, I take a lot of photos from things like the holiday and stuff like that, but I think I'd rather just lose all my photos because your memories will still be there. You're not losing your memories, you're just losing the photos. And if someone else has the photos, then you can just go and look at them. Would you rather eat your favourite meal for the rest of your life or never eat your favourite meal again? My favourite meal is probably pizza, and I can't really go a week without having pizza, so I'm going to have to say I'd have it every day for the rest of my life, although I fear that I'd probably get bored of it by then. Would you rather live without internet or live without air conditioning and heating? Now, that is actually surprisingly easy. I don't genuinely never have my radiator on. Like, there's heating on in some other parts of the house, like during the winter and stuff. Never have my radiator on. My TV's in front of it anyway, so I can't. But before I even got the TV, I never had it on. Don't have air conditioning in this house, but obviously internet is everything. So of course, I'd rather keep the internet and get rid of the air conditioning, which I don't have anyway, and the heating, which I don't use. So actually, surprisingly, quite an easy one. Would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10 minutes into the future of someone else? To be honest, that's a really difficult one because if you saw into your own future, obviously it's only 10 minutes. I guess you would know when you're going to die, which is kind of scary, but you'd also know that if you ask someone a certain question, let's say you like someone, you're going to ask them out, you'd know what their response was, and if their response is bad, like they say no, you just don't ask them. So there is that. But then if you could see into other people's futures 10 minutes ahead, you could probably make a little business out of that and make loads of money. I think I'd probably go with seeing into other people's futures 10 minutes ahead because I don't think I'd want to know my own, because like I say, I don't know that I'd want to know when I'm going to die or something, because that's a bit scary. Like, if you know you're going to die in the next 10 minutes, you literally have 10 minutes to live and do everything you've ever wanted to do in 10 minutes, which is probably really not possible at all. Would you rather wear clown shoes every day or a clown wig every day? I don't even know where these questions come from. These are so random. But I honestly don't know. They would both look absolutely ridiculous, but probably the shoes, because people generally I think would probably look ahead rather than straight down. Like if you're walking somewhere in a busy place, the last place you're going to want to look is like this. You're going to hit into everyone, so they're more likely to notice a wig than your clown shoes. So yeah, definitely the shoes. This is a really interesting one actually. Would you rather lose all of your memories from birth till now, so everything I guess going backwards, or never be able to make new memories again? Now, I was sort of saying earlier about the whole photo thing and stuff like that. I think I definitely want to be able to keep making new memories, because, you know, to never be able to make new ones again, like, I don't know, that would be weird, like, because I'm only young still. I'm only 19, so I've got quite a long time ahead of me. So yeah, I think definitely be able to make new ones, forget the old ones, which I've had some great memories, by the way. But, you know, 19 years, I'm probably going to live more than double that, which is a number. I'm terrible at maths on the go, but it's almost 40 something. I hope I live longer than that, who knows. Would you rather be accidentally responsible for the death of a child or the death of 3 adults? That's a tricky one, because I don't really want to kill anyone, and I don't really want to be responsible for anyone dying at all. But a child they've just started their life, but then 3 adults, that's 3 people, your prison sentence is probably going to be longer. These questions are... oh, that's really tricky, actually. Child or 3 adults? I'm going to go with a child, just because whilst their life has just started, I'd rather have a shorter prison sentence than being responsible accidentally for 3 people's deaths. Would you rather have an unlimited first class ticket or never have to pay at restaurants again? Ooh, that's tricky. I mean, I could just get a lot of friends that always pay for me at the restaurant, and then I'd just take the ticket, but that's not really going to happen. So, what would I do? To be honest, I haven't flown for a long time. If you forget the holiday, I hadn't flown before that holiday, which was when I went to Norway for like 10 years or something crazy. So, I don't fly a lot, but then, to be honest, I never had a reason to fly. But now I've done it on my own, I think I'll probably do it more. And those seats were horrible, but it was only for like an hour or two. And I know that if you go longer whole flights and stuff, you get a bit comfier the seats than like literally that and the arms, just tiny armrests. I have to go with never paying at restaurants again, because they can get quite expensive, and I go to quite a few restaurants when I see my friends and stuff. Like when we went to Jamie's Italian with that ultimate plank and stuff, that was £150 by the end of the night. Would you rather never have to work again or never have to sleep again? And it's got in brackets that you won't suffer like negative side effects from never sleeping. But I do like sleep. It passes a lot of time. And work can get boring. I'm sure everyone agrees with that. You can have the most exciting job in the world and it probably still one day will be boring. Definitely going to go never working again. And that's the final question. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed. And the question that I got for you guys is, would you rather never work or never sleep again? Let me know in the comments. And if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time.